wait. He said to explain things in place in my life and stayed with me when family members and friends disappeared when I come out of prison. And she stuck with me and she didn't have to. She provided things for me and she did not have to.
So is that an attribute black women don't have? Is that what you're saying?
And he just told me to
Okay,
explain.
so did you hear what he said? He was explaining on the stuff that his wife provided for him.
Yeah.
Right? He's literally talking to them about his life. And one of the women, obviously they're black because everyone on the show is black, interrupted him and said, "Hey, is that something black women can't provide for you?" Right? To me,
even you are saying
to me,
hold
on, guys. I'm just gonna start dropping people, like for real. Like I'm not. Does anyone not want to let me speak? Just leave, please. I beg you. Yeah. So my whole thing is that even from that time where he actually explained, he's talking about his experience of the woman that he's got.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he's doing. In response to him saying that, one of the women on the show said, "What? Can't you get that from a black woman?" So now what some of the women on the show are actually doing is interjecting black women into a conversation that doesn't involve black women. He's talking about his partner who isn't black.
And you know what that will do after that? That will generate an answer that for a black woman that she's probably not going to lie.
No, but the thing is, no. But this is like sometimes people involve themselves into things that don't involve them.
No, I mean, if she was asking that, that's what I was just trying to say. So it had nothing to do with, if you're saying that part when she asked had nothing to do with black women, well, it's going to generate an answer that black women are probably not going to
No, you're missing. The point is, it had nothing to do with black women.
Yeah.
The woman he's dating is not black. So him telling you about the woman that he's dating and the things that she's done for him is not something for you to inject black women into the conversation.
Yeah, can I just say something? He was saying that about his woman. She backed him and she had him from jail. And he was talking about how the previous other black women had cheated on him. So he was saying in comparison to that, she was holding him down. And that's the thing. And even you can see...
No, but there's nothing wrong with that.
I know, that's fine.
What
I'm saying, even as you continue to watch the video, you can see the hatred he has for black women. Because as soon as he gets into the argument, the first thing is, "Oh, take off your eyelashes, take off your wig. I'll bring my Asian girl. She's got long hair. She's got this." He's got anger, like centralized anger.
No, but you can't have
it has, but you know where some of it's probably come from?
No, but you can't.
Have you ever been around an Asian woman? Have you seen
can't have it both ways. Information, one sec. You can't have it both ways. You can't take shots at people and expect them not to take shots back.
She didn't take a shot. She asked him a question though. She said, "Do black women not do that?" He had anger for every single black woman on that planet who was screaming and shouting his head down.
The reason why he's got so much anger. Sorry.
It's okay. Continue.
The reason why he's got so much anger is because, one, he said that she cheated on him. Two, he's been sitting around an Asian woman for how many years ever. And if you've ever been around an Asian woman and you locked in with her, they talk so down on black people that it would.
But it doesn't matter. This is
but I'm just saying why.
It doesn't matter because he's dating that woman and he's talking about his personal life. He's not looking for no more women, so he's off the market anyway.
Now, but I'm saying the hatred that he's displaying.
The woman he was with.
Where it's coming from.
If the woman he was with was black, it wouldn't matter anyway because he's not available for none of you anyway. The fact of the matter is, I feel like certain women on that show inserted the black woman into as a topic of discussion.
Can I jump in now, please?
When I haven't finished talking, oh my gosh, they've interjected a black woman into a conversation that wasn't about black women. So therefore, if you put yourself into a conversation that has got nothing to do with black women, you're instantly putting black women against something that doesn't involve them. The conversation wasn't about
I understand where you're coming from, but can I just point out the fact he's on Black Chat where they speak about problems people are facing in the black society, and he was comparing those black women who cheated him to the Asian girl, hence why the question, also you're saying black women wouldn't do that. And that wasn't her centralizing black people. That's what the conversation was about.
Thank you. Yeah, can I echo what she was saying?
That's wrong.
That's
wrong.
Wait, can I echo what she's saying?
That's wrong because he's literally, if there was no race involved and he says, I've dated 5 women. We don't know their races. 4 of them that I dated them before, when he went prison, didn't hold him down. The 5th one held me down. The reason why I'm gonna marry the 5th one, because the 4 of them before them didn't treat me how I wanted to be treated. I'm in love with the 4th one. I'm gonna marry the 4th one. It's got nothing to do with the women before. That's his choice.
Yeah, 100%. That's his choice, and I don't
I
think
feel
there's
like
any
he's wrong
women.
for what he said.
Sorry, can I finish? I don't think there's any women out here who are just like dying to be with him or anything. Everyone's just commenting on his reaction and the amount of anger and hate he had towards black women. That was honestly just telling. That's more what people were more taken back by. He could have said, "Oh, I was with these black girls. They done this to me. This Asian girl, she held me down." We would have been like, "Kudos to you, brother. You deserve the best. We're glad you're getting there." But he had so much.
No,
anger
Salam,
towards the black women that was
no, hold on.
Hold
Before
on.
you
Can
land
I
there.
speak now?
Hold on one second.
What he said was wrong.
That is
What he said was
exactly
wrong.
what Mama said.
What he said was
Can I
wrong.
finish?
No, that, no,
Leslie, don't
hold
just come
on,
in like that.
hold on, chill, man. That's exactly what Solomon that's exactly what Mama said.
Huh? What are you on about,
He said, yeah, all
He
the
was
black
already
women
talking, bro.
is already
He was already
dated
talking, bro.
in the past, yeah, they done him dirty. That's exactly what he said. So what are you trying to say when you're saying that? Bro,
Yeah,
that's
that's
an
fine.
experience. So that is valid. So what are
That
you
is
talking about?
valid.
Man
That
was
is
in the wrong, but
valid.
the media has made him a scapegoat. The media has made him a scapegoat.
No, mine.
No, wait, look. Watch. The black women. No, wait, listen. Wait. Listen, the black women was giving me love, cooking my food.
But as we were saying,
What
I
he said was
think
wrong. He could have
black
addressed it a bit better.
Wow.
What he said was wrong, but I feel like the media have made him a scapegoat. But what he said was wrong. He should never have disrespected black women like that on telly.
Could have never.
What?
not
If
a
it wasn't on
scapegoat,
camera,
but
if it wasn't
say,
on camera, it wouldn't have been this serious. The media have made him a scapegoat, and he's taking the
it
fall.
would have
He's
been
taking
this
the fall for a
serious.
lot of black men that have disrespected black women. He's taking the fall for a lot of people that have disrespected black women. But if it wasn't on camera,
He's
it
not
wouldn't have went
taking.
this
Sorry,
serious. He has been
is
taken as a scapegoat. I'll be honest with you.
can
But
I
what he
finish?
said was
That's your
disrespectful.
opinion,
He
but
should have
I'm
dealt with black
saying.
women differently. What he said was disrespectful, and he should have spoke about them better. But he has been taken for a scapegoat. I'll be honest with you.
100%, but I'm not saying he is a scapegoat. I'm saying he falls under the category of men who disrespect black women.
Yeah, he took the
That's
fall.
who
He's
he
taking
is.
the
Can
fall
I
for
speak,
everyone now.
please? Oh
That
my
men are
days,
targeting
please.
black
Can I speak? Thank
women to
you.
begin with.
Can I
Yeah,
state
let Leah go.
mine? What you did, right? What you just tried to do was a bit ingenuous. So the whole conversation was about the whole conversation and question was dating in your race, and if you date outside your race, is it considered some type of self-hatred? That was the topic. Everyone on the panel were black, so obviously black women and black men were going to be the center of the conversation. So you saying, he was just talking about his preference. No, the topic was black men and black women, because everyone else said, including himself, that he only dated BLK people up until that period. So when you say that, it's very unfair. It's a very unfair statement to make. Secondly, nothing the ladies said, right, or the men, because really and truly, if I was him, I would have been more annoyed with what the guys were saying than what the women were saying. Most of those women are actually justifying his love for his women in the initial conversation. It's when you start to see the vim and the self-hate and dislike, when they started to like, hold on, the things you're saying is not adding up. And that's what happened. So the conversation wasn't, tell us about the love of your life. And second of all, the people asked him, what is the characteristic? If you're saying the characteristic is she held me down, it sounds like you're looking for a scapegoat. You can't name, she's loving, she's caring. That's what they were asking him for. And when he's been asked these questions, he couldn't answer it. And that's what riled him up, because he doesn't know the reason. He knows that he doesn't like black women. And that's the reason why he dated outside of his race, which is fine. But to make it seem like, they riled him up. They didn't. No one riled him up. Half of the women were actually defending him. So for the people that have not watched the video, if you're really interested in the topic, watch the video for yourself, because people are going to give you unfair bias because of their preference on this topic.
What's their preference on this topic?
I just feel like
Hold on. What's their
Some men
preference?
might have the same
Everybody was
beliefs
muted,
he
that's what I
does.
thought.
Do you get it? Some men might have the same thinking points he does. That's the reason why they don't date their own race.
How do you get that from people saying someone don't like dating you? Why are you bothered they don't like dating you?
No. What I got that from was your ignoring the fact that the whole question of the video was why if you date outside your race, does that mean you have
That's not it. That's not it. The
but
thing,
that was a topic, and
that's
when you
not what
take
the.
that away
That's
from
not. You
it,
can't
you
tell
said
me.
black women centered themselves. They didn't. The topic was about them.
Okay, Mod, I beg you, don't rise her again. Stop rising her. She doesn't listen. Stop rising her, please, Mods. I don't care. Don't rise her again.
Oh, mind over matter. Gaffer, can I ask you a question?
No, because I'm not finished talking. I'm getting back to the topic. The topic at hand is if a BLK man or a mixed race man doesn't like dating black women, why does it bother you so much as a black woman? That's what we're talking about. Why does it upset you? Why does it upset you? This has got nothing to do what you view. And the question is, it's a very simple question. Why does it bother you when a man says he doesn't want to date black women? That's it.
One of the answers could be, I don't know. I'm not going to be truthful. I don't know how true this is, but I have heard women say in the past, a lot